There we go. Guys, make some more noise. Come on. There's so much red on stage. You know, I'm usually not intimidated by the color red, but right now I am.
We need more chairs.
It is red.
Need more chairs?
Can we steal some of you
chairs?
guys' chairs? Is that okay? Come on now. Can we steal some?
How many
we
we
got
missing?
a whole bunch of chairs right here. Don't encourage.
Oh, we're grabbing more chairs for you guys right now.
Don't encourage Brennan. He'll start doing handstands and everything.
And now the Red Rangers have seats. What's up, guys? How you guys all doing?
How you doing? Spectacular. How you guys doing?
Fantastical.
Well, I know the crowd's excited. I hope you guys are all excited here.
Oh yeah, we're excited.
Jason's on his way. Don't worry, guys. Well, guys, we're going to get this started here. So we're just going to kind of start off on this. We've got a segment on our show called Growing Up Geeky, and we kind of want to have all you guys go on this. It's a general question for all of you guys, but what did you guys geek out on when you were kids?
What?
What did you guys geek out on when you were kids?
What did we geek out on when we were kids? What did you geek out on?
Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Always wanted to be Michelangelo.
Patrick's gonna wait for me to go first, but Star Wars. I was a Star Wars kid.
Yes. There we go.
Original trilogy. Don't give me any of that prequel bullshit. I'll kill you. I'll just
Shout out to
throw-
Team Equals. Yes, yes. Oh, don't leave me hanging, guys. There we go.
I'm gonna ditto Chris. Star Wars for sure.
I was a geek for anything Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Kai, Dragon Ball GT, anything Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball GT. Yep.
I geeked out on Hannah Montana. Woo!
Hannah Montana.
Best of both worlds, man.
Yeah, you got the best of both worlds, pink and red, you know what I'm saying?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Gundam.
Gundam.
That was a big one. That was a good one.
Transformers as well. Yeah. He-Man back in the day. Is that showing my age? Whoops.
So you have the power.
I try to have the power.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anybody else? No?
Yeah, everybody.
Hi guys. Power Rangers, Zelda, and Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, Star Wars, Dragon Ball Z, yes.
There you go.
And everybody's saying all the stuff, man.
Keep going.
Down at the end.
That's
Where
awesome.
you're the only pink one here.
All right, next.
Okay.
We're going to have a ton of QA. We're probably going to do 2 QA panels, but thank you to Sat Geeks who brought us that geeking out question. We appreciate you. But before we get into some QA questions, can you give us a little bit about how you got into acting? So it doesn't have to be everybody, just, you know, if you have a fun story, dive in.
Actually, this is a Patrick question.
Yeah, there we go.
I was putting on plays for the neighborhood when I was in elementary school.
Nice. The group, aw.
Then I did the commercial world, commercial print, commercials, and then I met Michael J. Jackson.
Wait, what?
When we fell
then it just
in
took off from
love,
there.
do you remember the time?
I was a model and it was really boring, so I just decided, just screw it, let's try acting. Whatever.
Oh, there you go.
That's all there is to it. That's all there is. Next.
I started off being the class clown.
There it is.
And then I realized it was a business. And I was like, oh, okay, we're going to go that direction.
That's how we're doing
There we go.
No more principal office. We're good. There it is.
I started out as a dancer, started out as a model, and somehow fell into acting, and we're still in it. Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Love it. Love it.
I went to an acting school for 3 years and got a degree in acting back in Australia called NIDA. Actually, the Green Samurai Ranger, Jason, who's here for this con, he and I both did that school together for 3 years, and then we got Power Rangers straight out of it. So, yeah, but that was predominantly theatre school. So,
Awesome.
I didn't want to take art class. It's a true story. I ran into my good friend Javier Roman. Shout out to him always because he convinced me to take drama class with him. I said, I don't want to be in plays. I don't want to be speaking in front of a bunch of people. And then I was in every single play that I could be in, and the rest is history.
My mom got me into it, so I actually shot my first commercial on my first birthday. So I grew up doing commercials. Wow, cute reaction. And then, I don't know, one day I was like, I want to try TV and film, and here I am.
Awesome.
Kind of the same thing. My family was in acting multiple generations, and then Bruce Lee came along, and I thought, martial arts and acting, what could be cooler?
Same as everyone else, I started in a circus. Everyone said that, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I was an acrobat. My dad put my sister and I in circus, and I really enjoyed performing in front of people. And then I went to modeling because I didn't want to speak in front of people, though. And my manager was like, no, you should try acting. And so begrudgingly, I took acting classes and realized I was okay with speaking in front of people. So, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I thought you were joking about the circus, but that's a cool story. All right, let's get into some QA because I know there's a lot of people that want to talk to y'all.
Rapid fire.
Let's do it.
Rapid fire, guys, rapid fire. So first question here.
Hi, my name is Rafferty. I came in from San Jose, California. This question is for Christopher. What is your favorite episode in Power Rangers in Space between Andros and Ashley?
What is my favorite episode?
Yeah.
In space between me and Ashley?
Yes.
The one where I got to make out with her.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And then Jason came and ruined it all.
Getting a chair now.
Yeah, my favorite episode between me and Ashley, me and Tracy, the one where we kissed. But then they never showed it. They didn't show it. We actually did a kissing scene. We did a kissing scene, and then they decided, no, we can't do that because, I don't know, nobody's allowed to see Power Rangers
Because it's a
kiss?
kid's
I
show.
don't know.
Or at least they
That's
try to market it
ridiculous,
that way.
right? That's ridiculous. Let them kiss.
We've had one kissing scene in Power Rangers.
And this question is for Jason Font. What is your favorite episode in Power Rangers Time Force between Wes and Jen?
My favorite episode with Wes and Jen?
Yes.
Oh gosh, it has to be at End of Time, the goodbye scene, because we knew we were leaving the show and we were sad about that because we had a very tight-knit cast. And then the ending that they didn't end up together. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the full Time Force. But it's so it was a bittersweet ending in both the filming and in real life, and so I think I'll always remember that scene as being a pretty pivotal one.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Good question.
Well, thank you so much for your questions.
Thanks, Rafi.
All right, go ahead and ask a question here.
All right. It's not more of a question, but I've seen all of you since past Morphicons, and all I could say is, my mission is complete.
Yeah.
And want to see the final product?
It's really hard to hear for some reason.
I think it's the reverb.
I wasn't going to reveal. I wasn't start talking. I was trying to look for the shirt, so.
What's the shirt?
The reveal.
It says Team Jason.
Oh, I think he's gotten.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
I think he's gotten all the signatures.
Yes.
Red Bull.
And yeah, it's kind of weird to have a red sticker in there, but it'll get used to it.
He's
Love
just
it,
as
man.
much a Red Ranger.
Yeah. The sticker's on there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right.
You're just as much a Red Ranger.
Hello, my name's Maxwell. I'm from Fontana, and my question is for Jason. What is some things that you relate with your character Wes in the show?
I missed the beginning part of the question.
What was that again?
So he's asking, what things do you relate to most with Wes?
Oh, I think for Wes, the big arc overarching, or the arc of his character was that he chose his own destiny, right? He had his path laid out for him, and he decided to make his life what made him happy with helping his friends and becoming a Power Ranger. So I think the fact that you have choices in your life and how you want to live and be, so I think choosing your own destiny, working towards those goals and objectives you want in life, and doing what makes you happy. So I think that was something pretty pivotal with him. Yeah, good question.
All right.
Hi, I'm Noam from Israel, and my question is for Christopher and Hunter. Being two Red Rangers from relatively at the early end to the currently last, how do you think the show's writing has evolved over the years, particularly in Red Rangers writing?
What? Ask that again. What?
How the writing's evolved?
Writing for Red Rangers has evolved over the years. I'd love to hear from the perspective of both someone who's been there relatively from the early days to someone who's here in the last season.
Well, from the early days, we literally stole everything from Star Wars. That's all we did. The entire season was just stolen from Star Wars. There's a scene where Selwyn turns over to Patty and he says, "Hey, we got to go down to the Dagobah system." That's not a joke. He literally said that, and when we said that, I was like, George Lucas is going to kick our ass because that's just wrong. So we just stole everything from Star Wars, man. So I mean, I'm sure it's gotten better, but our thieving skills back then were like on point. We're at the pinnacle of
Well, I would say it's changed for the later because, now there's a woman in charge, so.
Hi, my name is Russell. I remember 10 years ago in 2014, in this room, we had the largest gathering of Red Rangers ever. And Kimberly Crossman, who played Lauren Sheba, she was representing females, but then this year we got someone else representing females. I was wondering, if Lauren Sheba was here or Kimberly Crossman was here, how would it go down in this panel?
I just didn't get the question part of it.
Say it one more time.
Whoever has a question can say it to you. First.
Yeah, because we're having a hard time, the reverb or something. Yeah, it's very hard to understand what. What'd you ask?
Talk normal.
Ask again, right there. Like that. No mic, just
No
ask.
mic.
Sheba, the Red Ranger, she was the female representation. If she was here, how would it go down?
So he's asking if Lauren Sheba were here, representing another female Red Ranger, how would that go down?
Say it without the mic. Try that.
I just think we would be welcoming with arms. I mean, these gentlemen welcomed me with arms, so why not two of us up here,
Yeah, there is a lot of reverb in here, right?
What?
Yeah, it doesn't sound as bad over here. Okay.
Sounds better right there. You speak right there.
I'm glad it's just not me.
We apologize.
Yeah, sorry.
I just remember my first sound check.
Gotcha. So the question here is, if you guys could meet your Super Sentai counterparts, what would you want the plot of the episode to be?
What would we want the plot
of the episode to be if you met your Super
episode
Sentai counterpart?
How we overcome our fears, how I overcome my fear of dogs, and how he overcomes his fear of chickens or birds or whatever.
Anybody else, or is this pretty much across the board?
Kenta Date and Andros arm wrestle for the rule of the universe. Why not? What the hell?
Nice.
I don't know.
We'd just be sizing each other up.
Yeah.
All right.
Comes up to a slugfest.
The question here is, if any of you could come back as a mentor, a villain, or another ranger, what would you want it to be?
So if we could come back as a mentor, or
a mentor, a villain, or another ranger?
A mentor, a villain, or another ranger, what would we want to come back as?
Yeah, I'd probably want to come back as the Crimson Ranger and be evil the whole time.
Yeah.
Who would you want to come back as?
I would love to come back as a mentor. That's kind of my jam now,
Nah. La la la. Villains are the best. Always come back as a villain. I've done it twice.
If I'm given the opportunity, I'm gonna come back as Psycho Red. I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely like to come back as a villain because the villains get the cool costumes and the high drama.
I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool to be like a Pink Ranger or something. Yeah.
Spice it up.
Hey, pink goes with my skin tone. Like, it's nice.
All right, what was your question?
She supports that. She supports that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hunter approved.
I'm red now, so you might as
It's
well.
true. I agree. Yeah.
I like this one. If there was a crossover between Mortal Kombat and Power Rangers, who would you guys want to challenge?
Challenge.
Oh, Shao Kahn.
We can make that happen. I know Bob.
I know Bob too. Right? He's a good guy. Good guy. Shao Kahn.
Actually, the guy that played Kano in the Mortal Kombat, I went to drama school with, so I'd want to come and challenge him because, you know, we used to challenge each other back at school.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably Kano.
New. Whatchamacallit? Who would I like to go against? Baraka or Ermac or Smoke. Oh, Scorpion. Yeah.
No.
Scorpion.
It'd be Raiden for me.
Raven.
I'm
Just see
gonna-
whose energy is stronger, you know?
I'll give you one. I'm gonna team up with the Shirai Ryu, and we're gonna beat the hell out of the Lin Kuei.
Nice.
It's done.
Kung Lao.
Wow. Hard. Great question. Thank you.
That's really good.
An interesting question.
Go for it, man. Go.
Imagination.
Yeah, since you're like the close one to me. Let's go. I've been to a lot of these conventions and I've seen you morph into the Psycho Ranger. Yeah. But we don't see you morph in the show. So where did Let's Go Psycho come from? To what? The morph, the Let's Go Psycho. Did you create that or did someone else create that when you morph into the Psycho Ranger?
Did you create Let's Go Psycho?
He's like, I don't know karate, but I know crazy.
Yeah.
Boom Comics created that. No, Boom Comics created the Let's Go Psycho. I mean, in the show, we step out as Psycho Rangers. We just do this thing with our hands and we morph into humans. But no, Boom Comics just gave me Virgil. I'm now Virgil. And also the Let's Go Psycho is all Boom Comics. Let's Go Psycho!
I got a question for y'all. So, going into your season, what were some of the, I don't know, character or acting choices that you made to be like, this is who my character is going to be?
Patrick? I just gave an answer.
Okay, I guess we'll go down the line. I wasn't really given a choice, but when I got onto the show, they told me, you're going to be Luke Skywalker. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm in, man. So let's do this. Yeah. So that was it. It's just, you're Luke. Done. You said that? Yeah, that's what they told me. Andrew, what'd you?
I remember the director just said that heroes don't cry. So for me, as a leader, I was like, I'm going to be almost as stoic as possible because I need to have my composure, or else who's going to follow me? You know, they need to find their confidence in my leadership. So that's what I played. But at the same time, it was difficult because you had to find little moments where you could, be vulnerable with them and show your emotion in there. And I also had an underlying current of the backstory that I created for myself. And in my backstory, I was betrayed a lot. I was the only child. I was going to different places. So why would I be, just giving myself to all these people? So I was like, people are going to love this or they're going to hate this. But this is the choice that I made.
For Devin, let's see. I never really had a thing with like authority or anything like that, and I have a great relationship with my father, so it was something I had to definitely develop with between me and my TV dad, Kevin Copeland. Shout out to Kevin. And yeah, same as Andrew, we had to kind of develop a backstory. Like, okay, how do we kind of get to where we are right now? Like, what happened to my mom and aspects of what's the relationship? So, we kind of developed like, all right, so what? My mom, she passed away for unfortunate circumstances. My dad was close to her. I was similar to my mother. Like, she was a rebellious one. As my dad was grieving, and as we're grieving, he always saw her in me. And so it was kind of hard for him to kind of hang out with me and kind of get in my teenage years, so I'm getting even more rebellious. So that's kind of how we started off in the beginning of the show. But I feel like, for Beast Morphers, we definitely focused on a lot of, character development. Season 1 was a lot of exposition that we had to get through, but Season 2, it definitely paved through, so yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so I think when, as an actor, you sort of, you get most of what your character brings from the script. So when you read the script, Ninja Storm was really quite well written, and my character, obviously, I get a lot of people saying, so how did you feel being evil? And I never looked at him as being evil, I looked at him as being misunderstood, and, he's trying to avenge the death of his parents. So I really didn't want to play him as evil, but, most of the stuff that we create as an actor comes from what you read on the script and what other people say about you. So it was pretty abundantly clear who he was. But, when people come up and say, did you enjoy being evil? I say, I don't think he was evil. I never played him as evil. I just played him as he had an agenda, and that was the fact that his parents had been killed, and he just, didn't really, it wasn't, what am I trying to say? It's, he was never evil. It was just misunderstanding, and he was lied to. So, I got it all out of the script. It was really sort of all there for you. So I didn't really have to make too much creativity with it.
I was so happy to be, when I found out I was going to be playing an alien, I was like, this is going to be amazing. Because I think growing up, I've never really felt like I completely fit in any one place. And one of the, and that's the beauty of it. Hunter, if you didn't hear it, she said, you fit in with us. I was like, that's the beauty of it all, right? Yeah, thank you. And so Simon, our showrunner, said at one point that a lot of the interesting moments for Zato, especially early on, come from when he feels like a fish out of water. I was like, I can do that. And yeah, that was just that was the thing I really wanted to lean into the most, was just feeling a little bit different, feeling a little bit other, but also playing up how much love I have and how much care I have for wanting to make sure that I do everything right and save people and not let another planet get destroyed. So yeah, that was me.
I kind of feel like what you were feeling for my character. I feel like she was written pretty, I feel like you could tell. I feel like me and my character were very similar, so it was very easy to just ease right into it. I feel like the only part that so Simon, our showrunner, didn't want me to know about my parents. He wanted me to play into the whole, I don't know where they are and I want to figure it out. So I didn't know about my character until a month before we filmed the finale. And I feel like that's really the only kind of I had to do. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Woo! I keep going.
Well, in the series, the Alien Rangers from Aquitar, so our backstory was basically that we had our powers for a millennium, so we were to play our characters as very compassionate and passive, but confused as to how primitive this planet was and the aggressiveness that was going on between the other subjects here. So that was that.
So for Tyler, I wanted to make sure certain qualities of heroes that I looked up to were kind of portrayed through him. And so I wrote backstory for Tyler, and in my journal, I actually wrote 2 people, Tom Welling in Smallville. I wanted a little bit of qualities of that. And then the other one, and I didn't mean to sit next to him, was actually Jason Font as Wes. So Superman, obviously with this heroic side of always sacrificing himself, and the positivity that Font brought to Wes. So, and now we're friends. So
That's actually a true story. I saw you do an interview saying that I was one of your favorite Rangers growing up. So that I remember going, I like him. I like him a lot. He's good. He's very good.
Go figure.
To keep it quick, because I want you guys all to get your questions. I think with Alex and Wes, because they play two characters that were sometimes on the screen together, the physicality of the character was important because Alex was more militaristic. He came from that background, and Wes was a completely different. The way that he grew up was a free spirit. So I think the physicalities of how you walk and how you sit, how you talk, they want him to be so contradictory, just so they would play as different people on screen. So I think we focus a lot on the physical side. And Wes is someone that was very true to who I was growing up, besides the rich upbringing. So I always say Wes is very similar to me. So I drew a lot from that. But anyway, I won't bog you down with the rest of it. You guys got a lot more questions. But thank you, Brendan.
Awesome. So here's a question for you guys. Other than your own season, what's your guys' favorite Power Ranger season? Aside from your own, obviously.
I mean, if we're going this way, Time Force. I mean, I kind of established that.
Yeah, Power Rangers RPM for me.
Mighty Morphin.
Yeah.
Time Force.
Mighty Morphin.
She said Dino Charge. I just said you said Dino Charge.
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant Dino Charge.
That's okay. It common misconception.
I'm gonna throw my buddy Space in here. Yep, because the whole end of the Zordon era, and I always tip my hat to Mighty Morphin because they started this, but I hear a ton of great things in terms of Space, so I'm gonna take a nod to Space.
1, 2, 3.
All of them?
They're equally amazing, individual, and unique.
But mostly Bloodline of the Grid.
But then mostly Megaforce and Super Megaforce. I mean, let's be honest.
The most political answer out of all of them right there. All of them. Just Power Rangers in general.
Yeah.
It's good.
Brand.
So what was your question?
It touches 193 countries.
I guess I'll try it out the mic.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, no. Hi, I'm Eric from New Jersey.
How you doing, Eric?
Hi. Yeah, so this is a question about like the physicality and stuff because like aside from Brennan, I do not know which ones of you can do a flip. So I was wondering like
she can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So real quick, before Cosmic Fury started filming, she came to an open gym with me, and we tumbled together. So yeah, she can flip.
All right. Yeah. So
I do mental gymnastics.
So yeah, I was wondering. Wait, are you telling me to use the mic? Okay, yeah.
I can flip an egg in a pan.
I don't want to interrupt anybody.
Hit it.
Okay, good.
Do it. We're all offended.
Yeah, so I was wondering, like, how difficult and demanding were the physical parts of the audition? Because, like, it's not just about being charismatic and heroic. You also got to be able to do the action. So, like, was it stressed? Were you stressed? How difficult was it for you? What was it like?
For me, that was the most fun part. That's where I felt the most comfortable. I grew up doing wrestling. I grew up doing boxing, kickboxing. So for me, that footwork I was like, oh man, this is relieving my stress. So it was like a dance. I enjoyed it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Great question. And great projection, too. I can hear you.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Etienne, and I am from San Bernardino, and my question is for Zato and Hunter. What was it like switching roles, like going from pink to red and going from red to like basically Zordon?
I'll go first. She had her thinking face on. I was like, she needs a second. For me, it was crazy. I really loved the moment at the end of season 2 of Dino Fury where I got to do like the helmet reveal, and I was just like, that's such a great homage to like Jason becoming the White, or golly, sorry, I'm so tired. Tommy becoming the White Ranger, and I watched that moment when it came on TV. Like so to be able to do that was just such a huge honor. And then do we have enough time for me to go through all the things, like all the changes? Like, that's fine. I had a lot of fun doing all of them. Just Zordon, Zenith Ranger, Morphin Master. It was amazing.
Yeah.
You talking about Coolio?
I love it. Thank you.
For me, I I feel very similar to how my character felt. I was like, but he's still here. Why would I do that? I wish we had a bigger scene to have that in the show, more than just like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, it suits you. And I'm like, okay, great. And we move on. I wish we had a little more because I don't know. I feel like our characters have a similar relationship to how we have in life, and I wish I had like Amelia had like a better well, thank you. Like I have a great person to learn from. Like you're gonna do me a solid because I learned from I wish I had a little more.
But we did have that conversation in real life, and it was awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right.
Hi. I'm Amanda, and I'm from Rhode Island. This question, I'm laughing. I'm so sorry because I know who this is going towards, and I bet he does too. This is for our Team Rexy leader, Brendan.
There he is.
Yeah, Dan Southworth!
Kia!
These guys tried to leave me behind.
Amanda, one more time.
Maybe I'm not.
I'm trying.
Sorry, what was it?
I'm trying not to
great.
laugh because this is a joke question to Brendan. And you got to tell the truth, Brendan, because Wes is right over there with the other camera.
Okay.
This is true or false because you do Twitch streaming in your spare time.
I do.
Would you say true or false? Mario Party is probably the best game to stream on Twitch.
Yeah. No, it is not. No. There's too much luck in that game and not enough skill in that game. And that game makes me mad because I do not have luck apparently in that game. So no, not at all. Yeah.
Wait.
See, Hunter agrees. Yeah.
Wait. So Chris doesn't agree. So Chris doesn't agree. What do you say is the best game?
7 Days to Die.
Oh.
Hell yeah. I'm live streaming that right now, and it is.
Well, no, Chris and I
fun.
agree that it's not Mario Party. Huh? We both agree it's not Mario Party.
Not what?
Mario Party.
Mario Party. Oh, it's not Mario Party. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Right here. We're here.
I see you. He also streams on Twitch.
Best video game? Devil May Cry 5?
And yeah, thank you. And Brendan, I know you're lying.
Fair enough. To each their own.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
Hello. My name's Kevin. I'm from the from the Bay Area. So my my question, is for pretty much all of you guys and everything. Was there ever, a strict, strict diet, a slash workout that you all had to follow? During, shooting your seasons.
No.
I didn't have
For me.
I didn't have
Simple. Nope.
Just PT all day.
I think we all sort of just were born this way. I don't know.
I think I was young enough back then to have a good metabolism, so you didn't put on weight.
This is actually a question for all the fellas. Or the producer said, "Hey, come into the." Hey, come into our office real quick. And I came into the office. It was like on lunch. It was right before I was about to eat. And they're like, "Yeah, can you take your shirt off?" And I was like,
They're not supposed to do
I was
that.
like, I could start with my pants. What are we doing here? And they're like, no, we want to see if we're going to do a shirt off scene with you. So we need to see what you look like. We need to take digitals. And I was like, is this enough? Is this enough? But then they're like, yes, we're going to go with the shirt off. I was like, okay.
Thank you.
Thank God. I'm enough. But so did that happen, guys? I'm for real. That happened. Did that happen?
You're not supposed to do that.
It was Nickelodeon. We know.
They're not supposed to do that. Again, they're not supposed to do that.
Shots have been fired again. HBO shot the first ones.
There's a lot of stuff that wasn't supposed to happen.
Slow.
Hello, my name's Billy. I'm from Indiana. My question's for Russell. How does it feel in canon to be the first Red Ranger?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe I'll change my Instagram bio to say Earth's first Red Ranger. No? Okay, cool. Fine. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
How's it feel to be?
Hey guys, sorry my voice is a little bit gone. My name is Jonathan. I'm from New York. So my question's for Rory and Russell. So if you guys were to create like a sitcom together as you guys as roommates, as Zato and I'm so sorry, Devin. Zato and Devin. What would you guys what would be like the synopsis and what would the name of the sitcom be?
Make up a story right now.
So if there was a sitcom that was made between your two characters, what would it be called?
I have an idea already. Okay, so Zato's an alien from another planet from 65 million years ago. He comes to Earth in 2021. He doesn't know that he's black.
Let me put you on game, bro.
If you think about it.
Let me put you on game, bro.
Like, if you think about it.
Yeah.
So help me.
You need to stand up and bow for that one, man.
The gag is that I don't quite fit in either, so it's like we're just two like outsiders. He's the actual outsider. I'm the what is it called? The native outsider. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm down for that. Brilliant.
We'll have a script tonight.
That was a really good question.
Tonight.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
That's a great question.
Hi, my name is Kat. I'm from Los Angeles. If you guys could be any other Red Ranger, who would you be?
Zato.
I would have the ability to morph into every Red Ranger in history. I do.
That's Troy for you. No, I'll be Wes, honestly. Yeah.
You stole mine, man. I'd be West too.
I changed my answer and it's going to be controversial, but I would be the very first one because we should start with the female leader.
Woo! I don't want to turn into a Red Ranger. I just want to turn into Jason Font.
I missed that. What's that again?
Feel the love, bro. Feel the love.
Not Wes. He just wants to be you.
Oh, thank you. Brennan?
I'll be the Red Ranger in the next season so I can come back. So whoever that is, just to mix it up. Thank you. I thought about it. I was like, I could say Wes, but future.
Dan, would you like to say West too?
I'm
pretty happy where I'm
They had to separate us for
All right. Thank you. Yeah. What's your question? So the question's for you, Russell, and Brennan.
Russell and Brennan.
Very secretive.
I know.
I'm equal parts excited and scared.
Do we need to make a TV show
So
too?
the question is, if your T-Rex Zords met, how would they interact with each other?
I didn't have a T-Rex.
He goes, whoa.
Are you guys expecting them to fight? That's what it sounds like.
Maybe they'd try to date. I don't know.
Yeah. I always thought of Rexy as a girl Zord, personally.
Right.
So maybe they dated and have they have eggs, right? I guess dinosaurs have an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it'd be a new dinosaur Zord thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get a super Zord out of that.
I don't think mating was the answer he wanted.
I know. He just wanted to know who would win in a fight, I feel like.
You guys already know the Quantum Megazord eats. You already know what he eats for lunch.
Dan, you weren't in this question, sir. He can also do a backflip, for whoever asked that question earlier.
Yeah. All right, we got about 10 minutes left, but we'll get to a couple more questions. But before we do that, I want some tea. I want to hear some bloopers, some behind-the-scenes stories of being on set. We don't have to go through everybody, but I want to hear some fun stories that we normally wouldn't get to hear, except here at Power.
All right, Dan, tell the porta potty one. What? The porta potty one of me and you.
Porta potty, sure.
The blooper one.
You want to
You remember
double
the
team
one?
this?
Huh?
Okay, so we share a trailer, right? They have a partition down the center that you pull across, so it's pretty flimsy. But I'm in my side of the trailer changing, and then I hear this knock, and then all of a sudden the door opened on the other side because they would just knock and open the door. Hey, are you ready? And I hear, and I hear, oh my gosh, did you knock?
Who'd you run into?
I go, Jason, are you okay? Oh, they never knock. I go, I know, but are you okay? He's like, I was on the toilet and it slipped into the water with
My Megazord dipped into the water, the thing, because I went down. I was so disgusted with myself. Oh, it was awful.
I don't want to follow that.
Yeah, we actually have this picture. I have it on my phone, and I can tell this, I think. This could really, yeah, this is my last Morphicon. So, Michael and I like to screw around with the girls, so. What? No. Play jokes. And actually, now I don't want to tell this joke.
And tell it.
Hunter just scared me out of it. I can be inappropriate.
Sorry. Tell it. You want me to hide? Tell it.
We thought it would be funny to put a cucumber in our pants. And then, okay, no. So, and pretend like we fell asleep on set. And it's just a funny thing that Mike and I used to do to the girls. They loved it. We would have fun, but we're brothers and sisters. Again, I wish I would have taken that back, but I do have that picture.
Jokers.
You guys messed around more than we did.
No, for real.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple more questions here, and then we're going to start wrapping up. So here we go.
Hey, my name's Tevin. I'm from Connecticut. So my question is for Mr. Lee. So I know you are involved in, you like your sci-fi and everything. Would you, Mr. Lee? Yes. So I know you like your sci-fi, Star Wars and all that. After you finished Power Rangers, did you ever think it would be big enough for you to be on your own panel for a Power Ranger-based con? Do you think it would ever just grow to be, 30 years later, still be able to produce his own con for people to be?
So after we did the show, did I think that it would
continue to be
so
big
big
to
and all
have
this
a
stuff?
Power Morphicon?
When we first started on In Space, they flat out told us right at the beginning, this is the last season of Power Rangers. There will not be any more Power Rangers after this. And we were like, damn, that's a thing. All right. And then not even halfway through the season, before the Psycho showed up, before even Zane showed up, before Nemo showed up, they were like, man, this show's making a lot of money. We're going to keep it going for a long time now. You ain't seeing none of that money, though, but it's all right, man. We're going to keep it going. And it's just like, all right, man, whatever, man. Do what you're going to do. So, yeah, man, I've been expecting it to, I was expecting it to keep going on and on and on after we found out that, yeah, we're going to make all the money. So, yeah. No, man, our show was based off of Star Wars. If you're going to copy something big and, that makes a lot of money, and then just keep going with it. So that's what they did. That's smart. That's smart business, Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for the question.
I'm Brian from Silmar, and my question's for Dan. Last con, Erin threw you under the bus as the one not in the group chat. Did she finally show mercy and let you in?
No, I'm the culprit. I blocked all of my cast members.
Years ago.
And I need to come clean because I think one of them is upset at me. I was busy and I was getting this massive group text. We haven't seen each other in a long time. It's understandable, but I needed to focus on the business texts that were coming in, and so I just blocked everybody. I didn't want to take myself out of the group. I didn't want to delete the group. I just figured if I just blocked everybody, I wouldn't get any of that stuff, and then I could come back in. Came back in, yeah. I added everybody back in, I forgot one person. And later it came out, hey, how come my text isn't coming through when we were all together?
Yeah.
And then we realized it's because it was still blocked. So that's the whole answer to your question. But
All right.
only because I just forgot to add that one back in. So that's the deal.
Hello, everyone. This is for the lovely Miss Hunter. In Cosmic Fury, your character had to really step up in order to show leadership experience, in order to to help everyone else grow, and eventually that helped you become the Red Ranger. So I wanted to ask, how did that leadership feel to you, gaining that strength in order to persevere and help everyone, and has that helped you in real life as well?
I missed the first part. Were you saying like his leadership? I'm so sorry.
No. He was saying specifically, just kind of describing you coming into leadership.
Oh.
So I think overall the question is, has that influenced you in real life, and how did that influence your character on the
Copy.
show? As far as leadership.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you ask any of my like friend groups, they would definitely call me like the mother of the group. So I feel like it was like kind of easy for me to like hop into that, just because I'm very type A. Like if we're planning something, I want to plan it.
This is true.
Leadership wise, I don't know. I feel like my friend groups were all equal, so I don't really feel like there's any sort of like leader. But maybe if I was on like a team sport from here on out, I'd maybe learn something. But I'm out of sports. I'm not doing that.
All right, this is going to be our last question just because we are running on time. Sorry, man. I know. All right.
I'll end it with a good one. Death battle. All of you in your ranger forms, peak of your physique. Who wins?
Okay, hold on. So we've got 3 on here.
It's not Zato. That's all I know for sure.
Can I get my Fury cell?
You all know who wins. You all know who wins. It's the guy who has the force.
Well, we could all push the chairs back now and try if you want.
Are we? I didn't hear what he said. What did he say? No, I mean, why'd we stand up though? I didn't hear that. Oh, fight right now. Oh, yeah. Let's do
The Quantum Ranger works alone, so he lets them all destroy each other, and he's the last man standing.
Shows up for the win. That's a good question, man.
Each other. Yes.
Oh, no. Fist bump. There you go. All right, guys. So we got some wrap-up questions for you here, okay? Before we have you guys morph for everybody. So, we like to ask on our show, and I'm going to ask you guys the hardest question you've ever been asked, okay? You guys ready for this?
Uh-huh.
What is your favorite kind of taco?
Let's keep it
Taco.
PG, guys.
What's your favorite kind of taco? Yeah, G-rated.
Not what color.
At a pastor.
Yeah.
Soft shell beef taco.
We like the hard shell, yeah.
It's a tie between some pastor or some birria, you know?
I'm just plain chicken and cheese.
Steak and onion, extra cilantro.
I don't know.
The steak tacos at Javier's in Newport Coast, California are the best I've ever had.
And use my code font for 10% off.
All right, guys. So last question here. What's next for all of you guys? Anything coming down the pipeline that everybody should know about, or extended universe stuff? If anybody's got anything, go plug away.
I might be filming something later today.
Yep. So right now I own an empowerment company called The Superhero You. You guys can find it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Patreon, etc. So we help people elevate through empathy, master communication, and lead with assertiveness to be the hero in your life and not the villain or the sidekick. So you guys can see that online. We're going to be doing retreats and camps, so look out for that, and I'll be promoting that. I have a feature film that is in festivals right now, but it'll be streaming on Amazon and also in theaters. It's with Danny Trejo, myself, and Veronica Falcon from Queen of the South, Jumanji, et cetera, et cetera. It's called American Underdog. It's the first time I've actually played like a villain character, so that was really fun. And outside of just playing with more of the range. And who's next? And then going to all these to see. I mean, we have a lot of probably cons lined up, all of us, throughout the rest of the year to meet fans around the world and continue to build the brand.
Right on. Congratulations, man. That's a lot of stuff.
Oh, sorry. And I also I have a global commercial out right now for Genesis G80 all-electric car, and that's on all screens. All screens around the world.
Right on.
I have a film out on Netflix right now called Blade of the 47 Ronin. I play the main villain. It was top 3 for 5 weeks when it was released, so go check it out if you guys are fans of Power Rangers. You probably like the kind of action that was on there. I was the action supervisor on it as well.
Nice.
I have a book coming out next year. I signed a publishing deal with a publisher, and I'm working on a fiction novel that will come out that is right up your alley, so it will be coming out next year. Hopefully we'll be done. We're in the editing process now. And I'm currently going to Cal Berkeley to finish my film degree, after which I plan to make independent films that you will all be interested in seeing, I hope.
Yes.
We're the same. Well, you're the...
I'm going to say this right now. At least 3 of the people that are on this panel right now have been a part of Bloodline of the Grid. Have anybody heard of that before, Bloodline of the Grid? Woo! Sweet. So at least 3 of the people on this panel right now have been a part of it. 2 more on this panel are going to be a part of it. Woo! I'm not saying who.
That just means you got to watch. All right, well, guys, that's all we got for you. So before we let you guys go, photo op for everybody in the room. Can we get a morph from everybody?
Yeah. Do you want us to go down the line and do it individually?
Yeah, that's probably going to be best. Yeah. Whew, got everybody running past me now. We're starting with you. We're just going to go down the line.
There's so many different ones.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go down the line.
Yeah! Let's go psycho! Let's rock it! Yeah. It's Morphin time! Ha! Activate beast power! Ha! Yeah! Thunderstorm, ranger form, ha!
I feel like ours is the longest.
I don't know. Mine's pretty long too.
Yeah, I just want to make my every swing and I don't know.
You're right.
You just call it. You call it. Well, we did Cosmic yesterday. We're going to do Dino.
It's Morphin time! Dino Fury Key!
Activate!
Oh, you guys are killing it!
Lead the Morphin Grid!
That was very long.
Let's go, boys!
Water, power of light, powers unite!
I'm not, who's Morph is long? There's mine. We'll find out.
Let's find out.
It's
You'll do yours, right? Do a backflip.
It's Morphin time! Dino charge! Ready! Energize! Ha! Unleash the power!
Yes!
That was great. It's pretty involved.
Ready? Time force!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Red Rangers!
Can we take a picture of all of you guys? Yeah. Come on back. Yeah.